Most of today's dating rules center a woman dating for the man she doesn't even want. Hear me out. A lot of modern dating advice for women isn't about alignment, it's about performance. It teaches women how to curate themselves for male validation, not how to choose men who are actually right for them. Advice like be unemotional because men use your emotions against you, make him chase you, don't call too much, don't be too available. Most of the advice is not about discernment or alignment. They're about strategy, about molding yourself into something digestible, desirable, and just elusive enough to trigger his pursuit. So many of these rules aren't about helping a woman attract a man who's emotionally available, values her, or is actually aligned with her needs. They're about helping her manipulate a man into choosing her when he wasn't really choosing her to begin with. It's like it's advised that a woman stoops to his level to make him act right. But why would I want a man I had to convince to treat me right? Why would I play games to get a man who only shows up under pressure and performance? Some of these dating rules aren't teaching women how to be loved. They're teaching them how to be chosen, and often by the very men that they don't even truly want. What woman wants a man she had to coerce into wanting her? If I have to be unemotional, withhold my kindness and interest, make sure I'm unavailable, make him chase me, why would I want a man I had to quote unquote train? This is not the way to attract an emotionally available and mature man. And the worst part is, you can spend all your time trying to win him over and still end up with a man who was never capable of giving you what you needed in the first place. The real flex is dating like you actually want to be loved back, not like you're trying to outsmart a man into loving you. If any of you are wondering where I'm reading from, that is just a post that I wrote on my Threads account. I've been that girl too. Or you can currently find it on my Instagram account, which is also I've been that girl too. Now, let's get into my 10 healthy dating rules that will put you in alignment with the guy you want instead of misaligning you with someone that's not even really for you. So I'm finding that a lot of modern dating advice is performance based dating advice versus alignment based dating advice. So performance based dating advice is about earning validation and being chosen. An alignment based dating advice is about choosing men who already match your values, your capacity, and timing. So I know a lot of women say that the dating pool has piss in it. I know that the dating pool sucks right now, which means there is an even smaller pool of men who are mature and ready for what you are. And playing games is just going to repel them. When you stop performing and start discerning, that is where your power is. I feel like if you're not careful, you will turn into the men that have hurt you, meaning that you will play games, or you will play like you're not available, or you will play like you're not interested, or you will be hot and cold, all because you're trying to play the game that was played against you. Only that's not really who you are, and that's not really what you want. But because you may be afraid of love and afraid of moving in close to a man or showing too much interest, afraid that you're going to get your heart broken again, that makes you want to withdraw. And withdrawing like that is just going to repel the good men that you are seeking, the men who are emotionally available. Good men are going to opt out of that game. They're not playing that game with you. Playing hard to get doesn't create secure men. It just hides you from the ones who already are, thus making your dating pool even smaller and keeping you alone and keeping you from the type of men that you say that you really want. If you send mixed signals or play cat and mouse or play chase me, they are going to opt out of that game. And if you feel like you have to play this type of game with this man, you have to ask yourself, is this man even in alignment with me then? Because when you start to play those games, it's like you're meeting them at their own level or trying to beat them at their own game. He's been hot and cold, so you're going to be hot and cold. Don't match energy like that. Withdraw from that and realize that that's not for you. Don't play those type of games. So here's why some of these modern dating games can repel good men. Secure men value consistency. Sending him mixed signals reads as misalignment. Now, I want to go on and say that this doesn't mean that you let your anxious attachment take over. I'm saying that if you are available, be available, but have your boundaries as well. For me, in the beginning, a boundary for my dating was I didn't do last minute dates. To me, that's not playing games. That's saying that I require a date to be thought out. So it's not playing games, but it is a boundary that I have. And so think of your boundaries you have when it comes to dating. This is very important in the beginning. So therefore you can set a boundary and honor it because you're sticking true to who you are and you're looking for a man to align with that. Another reason, I find that high integrity men conserve energy. If getting to know you is a maze, then they're going to move on. An example here. In the beginning, when I met my husband, he was actually talking to another woman as well. But that woman was like basically playing games with him. Whenever he asked to hang out, whenever he asked for a date, she was like, no, no. She was just like stringing him along basically or playing little games with him. And so he continued to date and met me. And so when we made it official and posted our pictures and whatnot, that was our thing. We did. We wanted to make it official, so we just posted our pictures showing us together. She actually texted him saying, oh, so I guess we're not dating anymore. And he was like, I have hardly hear from this girl. We hardly ever talk. And now she's upset that I'm moving on to someone else. She was playing games with him. I wasn't. When he planned a date, I went through with the plans and said, sure, we can go out. When he texted me, I text back. He called me, I answered the phone. I was showing my interest. All I'm saying is if that man is showing interest and you are interested in him, show interest. Withholding your interest from a good man with integrity that has good intentions is not going to make him chase you. That's what I feel like some of the dating rules suggest, that you have to like make him chase you that way by withholding your interest or acting elusive or acting like, you're so hard to get. Don't play those games. Just being yourself and being who you are and showing real genuine interest will actually make a good man chase you. You don't have to play the game to get him to chase you. When I was dating my husband in the beginning, I was truly just being myself. If you haven't already, you can check out my video from last Sunday where I talked about how we met and how I was in the beginning when we were dating. I did not make him chase me. He chased me and pursued me on his own because he liked that I was showing interest in him. So you don't have to play the game to get a good man with integrity to do that. In the beginning, when I said one of the dating rules that I see a lot of is be unemotional because men just play with your emotions. While that is true, it's only true that a man with bad intentions that is not emotionally available will play with your emotions. There is nothing wrong with you showing emotion. The only time I feel like you have to be unemotional is when a man is trying to play with your emotions. It's when a man is emotionally unavailable. Then, yes, you will have to be unemotional to protect yourself. But why would you want to do that? Just leave. Just walk away. You shouldn't have to be unemotional for a man to act right. That's what I'm trying to say. I made up an aligned checklist that you can use after each date to help you determine if the man you're dating and getting to know is in alignment with you, so therefore you're not performing. And then after that, I'm going to give my 10 healthy dating rules to help you align with the man that's actually for you. So the A in the line stands for authenticity. After your date, ask yourself, am I being my true authentic self? Am I being truly who I am? Or am I performing to be chosen? The L in the line stands for lifestyle. And you're going to ask yourself here, does this lifestyle and habits actually fit with mine long term? The I in a line stands for integrity. Does his actions match his words? And does he honor my boundaries? The G stands for growth. Does this connection support my growth? Or does it shrink me? And the N stands for needs. Are my core needs being met consistently without me having to beg? I want to move into my 10 healthy dating rules. And instead of calling these dating rules, let's flip it and call it alignment principles. These are going to be guidelines that keep you grounded, honest, and clear instead of slipping into games. Number 1, lead with authenticity. Don't curate a persona to just be chosen. If you feel like you can't be yourself early, you'll only struggle to sustain it later. And then you're going to find yourself misaligned with a man that's not really for you. Number 2, communicate interest directly. If you enjoyed the date, say so. Alignment is not about withholding. It's about being clear but without overgiving. So I know some women may be like, oh, I don't want to do that. I may run him off. That means he's not in alignment with you. If you are a lover girly and you love showing your interest and you like letting a man know that you're interested and you like him, but of course without overgiving and overdoing it, then you are not in alignment with each other. If you want to communicate that you enjoyed the date, that you enjoyed getting to know him, and that you're looking forward to the next date, then do that. Don't play the games like you're not interested. If that runs him off, then good. He's not really for you. He's not going to be the lover type of guy that you want. Number 3, observe his behaviors, not just his words. Early on, watch what he does consistently. His promises don't count. Patterns do. So I would say pay attention to what he says and see if it actually aligns with what he does. Men will try to hide their low effort behind flattery and behind chemistry. Don't let him do that. Observe what he is actually doing. Observe the behaviors. If you feel like you're getting nowhere and you feel like you're just talking and you feel like that there's a lot of chemistry but no real action, that's a red flag. Pay attention to that. Number 4, keep your pace steady. Don't accelerate intimacy, access, or emotional investment faster than his effort and consistency. If you watched my video that I did last Sunday, that's only on my YouTube channel, by the way, I also talked about when I felt safe to be intimate with him. I kept the pace steady because I wanted to make sure that I felt safe before going there with him. One of the boundaries I set in the beginning was that I didn't want him coming to my house because I wasn't quite ready to have sex with him yet. I didn't quite know yet. But after the 3rd date, that's when I did realize, okay, I feel safe now to do this. I kept the pace steady, going along with where I felt we were at in the connection when we were getting to know each other. And so for me, 3rd date wasn't too soon. For some women, it may be. Go at your own pace. Go with what you feel. Go with your intuition. Use your discernment. I'm not telling you to do what I did. I'm just telling you that I felt it was time and I felt it was safe. Number 5, protect your standards. State your boundaries calmly and confidently. A man that is aligned with you won't resist them. He will most definitely respect them. That was one of the signs in the beginning that made me realize that my husband was safe and not out just to be with me intimately. He respected my boundary and he didn't push back. He didn't push for his own way. It was just pure respect and it didn't run him off. So, set the boundary. Setting boundaries not only protects you, it protects your standards. It protects your values. It protects what you really want. And for me, I didn't want to have sex with another man until I felt that he was going to be serious about me. And the way my husband dated me in the beginning and the consistency that he showed, the respect that he showed, I felt like this is a man that is serious. And he was. We ended up making it official like a month after us talking. Number 6, don't confuse chemistry with compatibility. I know sparks do feel exciting, but alignment lives in a lifestyle, values, and timing, not adrenaline. And so in playing games with a man, there's going to be a lot of chemistry, and it's going to be hard to see if you're even truly compatible because you're being someone that you're truly not. Number 7, choose reciprocity over chasing. Match his effort. Don't manufacture it. If he is not pursuing you, and if he is not clear, then don't chase him. If he is not being clear with his pursuit, then don't entertain that. Simple as that. Only reciprocate what he initiates. When you choose to reciprocate only what he initiates, that means that you're not overdoing, you're not overgiving. It's not a game you're playing. It's you observing what he's doing and you're matching that consistency so you don't do too much. An example here is I dated this guy that I've talked about before and made examples in some of my other videos and podcast episodes. But it was this guy I was talking to for a full month, and we talked twice a day. And I never tried to overdo it. I only matched his effort. Now, I knew that I wanted someone to commit to me, but I wasn't going to chase him for that. I wasn't going to chase him for another date. I liked talking to him, so that's all we did. And I never felt safe to have sex with him, so I didn't. We just talked. And I wasn't sure if it was going to lead anywhere because I liked talking to him, so I just stuck it out. But I never gave more than what he was giving me. I only reciprocated what he was initiating. So it was no games that were being played, and it was no overgiving, overextending, and overdoing, trying to chase him. I was just right there in the middle with him until he finally decided, okay, this is not going to work. And so what this means for my lover girlies, if you are the type that likes to do nice things for her man, in this case, it would be okay to do something nice for a man that has initiated nice things for you already. Then you can reciprocate it. You're safe to reciprocate that. Don't go in trying to do nice things for a man that hasn't done anything for you at all. That's how you play the quote unquote game. That's not even really playing games. That's you being grounded in your dating. Remember, men initiate, women reciprocate. This is based off the beginning stages of dating. Never do more for a man than he is doing for you. Because at that point, that's when you begin to chase him. And you don't want to do that. Number 8, check in with yourself after each date. You can use the align checklist that I talked about earlier in the show. But what you're doing here is basically asking yourself, did I feel safe? Did I feel seen? Did I feel calm? What things did I like about him? And instead of asking yourself if you like him, ask yourself, what are the things I like about him so far? So therefore, you're not clumping it all together and saying you like him so much when you only know a select few things about him. What do I like about him so far? And if you didn't feel good about any of those things, don't override the red flags. Number 9, stay rooted in your needs. Alignment means your emotional needs like safety, honesty, consistency are being met without negotiation or you begging for what you need. Number 10, exit when it is misaligned. Don't drag out situationships hoping they transform. It should be clarity over time wasting. If you think that you're going to be able to play a game with this man to get him to chase you and to get him to want you, you're not. You're really just wasting your time with someone that is not in alignment with you. If you have to play games to get a man to want you, is that really the man for you? Is that really a man that you want, that you had to coerce into wanting you? Don't curate yourself for the man that's not really for you. Don't curate yourself for a man that's not in alignment with what you really want in a relationship. So these are my rules that I feel like are not playing games, but keeping you grounded and rooted in what you really want. These rules can also create filters. The right man doesn't need you to play small to keep him. He needs you to be aligned so he can choose you fully. I want to say that while these healthy rules that I mentioned can help, it won't guarantee that a man will never hurt you again. These healthier dating rules are solely to honor yourself your true authentic self and what you truly want in a partnership. And so, yes, it may take a little longer for the right man to come along, but that doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. That doesn't mean you need to start playing more games. Always stick true to who you are. And it will be well worth it in the end when the man that aligns with all of who you are finds you. So, that's all I got for this podcast episode. Be sure to tune in this Sunday. I'm going to be having a Healing Sunday episode as I do every Sunday. And this Sunday, I'm going to be talking about the regret you feel after staying too long in a bad or toxic relationship and how to forgive yourself. You can also check out my books that I currently have out, my coaching, all of that in the description below. So, until the next time, girlfriends, peace out.